A 212 pep rally helps cure cancer. Christmas comes early for our Wildcats. Rags to riches for a former Olympian. Welcome to Cypress Woods High School, home of the Wildcats. You're watching CDub today. Welcome back, Wildcats, to another great season of CDub Today. I'm Eddie Lopez from CDub Media, bringing the latest news of what's happening here at the Woods. Don't you all just love whenever we have a pep rally? Hearing the band, seeing the cheer and the cadets show off their moves, and supporting all of our teams? But our pep rallies go the extra degree by being about more than just entertainment.
It's the beginning of another school year, which means pep rallies for Cywood students.
It's a great event to get the entire school and the entire community really involved in the school spirit and get ready for football or volleyball or whatever the event may be.
Beyond being a great show of school spirit, this month's pep rally helps a truly worthy cause.
All of the money from the tickets raised went to Texas Children's, and we're going to raise money for childhood cancer awareness.
This wasn't the first pep rally to contribute to a good cause, and it won't be the last either.
It began when I came into existence at Cywoods, and it was here even before. And so I've been here now going on 11 years. And so it existed then. This school was founded on giving back and giving to civic organizations.
It's something that I think is important to continue. I think it should be a tradition forever because you're doing such a good deed for the community.
Texas Children's Hospital will be receiving a $3,000 check from this event, and more charities will benefit from future pep rallies.
This is excellent. We always look for charities, well-known charities, small charities, big charities, to benefit every time we have a buyout pep rally. And so that's just what drives us, and that's what we do here at Woods. We give back.
Reporting for CDub Media, I'm Walker Gibbs.
Sometimes you have to go out with the old and in with the new. In this case, new Chromebooks for all of our Wildcats, a process that took a lot of planning.
We have to prepare our students and staff, making sure that students are informed that that day they need to bring their older devices and chargers and stylus if they had a stylus. And we worked it out through our second period classes, and we were on extended schedule, so every second period teacher was hands-on in this exchange. It took everyone to make this happen.
The Chromebooks came with a new stylus and charger, as well as an updated inventory system. A tedious process, but help from students and staff made it seem effortless.
It was really simple. We kind of just came in, we had what we needed to have, we handed it in to our teacher, and they handed it back to us, and we signed a new piece of paper. It was really simple and easy.
A big shout out to the community for supporting the 2019 Vaughn and making these updates possible. Misty has more with our new feature segment, The Spirit of 212, in which we take a look at how 212 shines throughout our community.
Thanks, Eddie. We all have dreams of making it big, like maybe perhaps going to the Olympics. James Allen Howard Jr. did that and so much more.
Oh, nice clearance. Nice clearance. Way to go, Jimmy.
I came from a really small town, Alvin, Texas, and we only had about 14,000 people in the whole town. When I was very young, I lived in a small house on a little street and played with the other kids like everybody else, but I never ever thought that I would be in track and field. I saw this guy jump. He went over on his back, which nobody had ever seen before.
Unorthodox, perhaps, but kids all over the world are sure to be trying the famous Fosbury flop.
I started doing it at the house and jumping on the bed and acting like I was this high jumper. So even though I didn't know what it was, but I did it for probably a couple of years before I did it in a track meet. Getting a scholarship at Texas A&M, it was like a dream come true, but it changed my life. It enabled me to go after my dreams. My sophomore year, I actually made the Olympic team. We did not get to go to the Olympics. It was boycotted that year. A lot of people forget but we still were able to tour in Europe, and to me it was just incredible getting to go to Europe and compete in all of it. I didn't realize that in Europe, you have 70,000 people come to track meets. It's big over there, so that opened up my eyes and made me realize there could be a little bit of a future in high jumping for a while. I went to a track meet at Rice University, and I did not expect to break any records. I had been working on my car all day. I had grease on my hands, and I decided, you know, I'm going to go out there and jump today. So I cleaned off, put on my uniform, and went out there and jumped 7'8½" and broke the American record. Sometimes records happen when you least expect them. The events in track and field, it's an individual sport. You know, you can't rely on teammates to help you. It's just you. And if you do bad, you only have yourself to blame. So later on in life, I think that helped me to start my business because I sort of had the courage to go out on my own since I had done that in track and field. I'd say for any athlete that aspires to be good at anything is to never give up. I saw other people that seemed so much better than me, but you just got to keep trying and make goals. I look back and some of the things I did without anybody telling me to do turned out to be the right thing. You can call it luck or whatever, but I would make goals for every year. I would put a mark up on the wall and say, I'm going to jump that this year, and I would sit there and stare at it every day.
Tim Howard over the bar, 17 8 inches, a new American record.
That's all for this episode of CDub Today. Don't forget to follow our Instagram, Twitter, and new this year on TikTok. You can also keep updated by subscribing to our YouTube channel. I'm Misty Mutters. Thanks for watching CDub Today as we strive every month to go the extra degree.